Welcome to Fred Achando Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you are watching for the first time. Click the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you whenever we do a new video, and give likes to our videos. The Jubilee Party has hit headlines more than any other party of late, because it is really going through a lot of political storm. Its party leader, Uhuru Kenyatta, is being attacked by the current regime from the allegations of he wanted to kill this and that, and now the biggest debate that is taking place, that he evaded taxes and he is facing imminent arrest. Allegations that he laughed off as people are making noise because they don't know what to do. And then there were members who allegedly wanted to ditch the party and join Gachagwa's UDA, especially those who are coming from Central. And at some points, Jubilee had indicated that they wanted to ditch Azimio, the entire Jubilee party. So Jubilee has been making headlines. The only man who is remaining there with the last man standing with Uhuru Kenyatta is the Secretary General, Jeremiah Kioni. Just last week, the 7-story building that is hosting the Jubilee offices was put under auction. And this left a lot of speculations from Kenyans of really what happened. Because that building, during the Uhuru government, especially when they first ascended to power in 2013, they relocated to that building and it was really hyped. It was the building that was containing the UDA wing of William Ruto and the Jubilee wing of Uhuru Kenyatta. And the relocation there was really hyped. The building was very magnificent. And we were told that it costs quite a fortune to be in that building. Then you know what happened during the storm that they went through, and William Ruto moved away in their first part of the divorce, and he moved away with quite a chunk of party members. So today, Jeremiah Kioni announced that they are moving away from that 7-story building that is located in Thika Road, and they are going to an unknown office in Kileleshwa. This is what the notice read: Dear members, party headquarters relocation. And it says that the Jubilee party headquarters has been relocated to a new address within the kileleshwa area of Mandera Road. Our focus will be on strengthening our county, constituency and ward offices, and recruiting more members as we mold and nurture the next generation of Jubilee leaders. Thank you, mbele pamoja, Honorable Jeremiah Kioni. Now, over the recent past, like I indicated earlier, Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta have tried as much as they can to take away the very loyal members of the Jubilee party, those who are very close to Uhuru Kenyatta, people like Sabina Chege. In fact, last week Sabina Chege really grabbed headlines when they attended a meeting in State House at a time when Raila was holding a mega rally in Kamkunji. In fact, they were also missing in the Jacaranda rally. So there have been a lot of efforts to kill this party completely. And this is not the only party that the regime is trying to kill. In the Rift Valley, I think William Ruto has almost succeeded in killing the KANU party. He started when he revamped the UDA party to take over completely from the KANU regime in Rift Valley, and he defeated each and every member. In fact, KANU has maybe 2 or 4 members of parliament, and then the last nail on the head, on the coffin, was defeating Gideon Moi as the Baringo senator, and then his other brother Raymond Moi in Rongai constituency when he was trying to vie as a constituency member of parliament. So William Ruto ensured that he killed the KANU party. Then he went ahead and caused a storm when he plucked the Secretary General, a longtime friend of Gideon Moi, Mr. Nick Salat, who finally went to a church service, an interdenominational prayer, and announced that he had ditched the KANU party and he begged William Ruto to receive him. So if you ask me, KANU is on its way to the deathbed unless something is done very urgently. The Rigathi also had decided that he wanted to kill Jubilee Party in Central because he knew that for him to ascend as a Mount Kenya kingpin, the first thing was to ensure that he kills the Jubilee Party and then interfere completely with Uhuru Kenyatta. And that is why you see a lot of cases and a lot of allegations around Uhuru Kenyatta to ensure that Uhuru is subjected to a lot of mudslinging and to immediate him to keep cool and to keep away from active politics, because they know that the only threat that is regarding Gachagua is facing in Mount Kenya is loyalists within is loyalists of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So for them to move from that party headquarters and announce, because the letter is saying there, the notice that they want to focus on constituency and county and ward level revamping, where I believe they will be holding grassroots meetings and grassroots elections so that they can revamp this party. And Jeremiah Kioni is saying that they want to nurture future leaders. They understand so well that most of the members the senior members who started this party are on their way out, because most of them either ditched the party and joined the UDA, people like Anne Waiguru. Now the ones who are remaining are also wishy-wishy. They are neither here nor there. They are breathing hot and cold. You don't know whether they are in the Jubilee or they are in the UDA. So they want to ensure that they bring in maybe young and fresh blood that can take that party to greater levels. So they want to re-strategize for 2027. Jeremiah Kioni has maintained that in 2022, they just concluded elections, their votes were rigged, and they're saying that it was in Central that many of electoral malpractices took place, and they believe that if things had not gone in the opposite way, most of them would have been re-elected by the Jubilee Party. So they want to revamp, they want to strategize for 2027, and for you to do this, you need a new leadership, people with new strategies and ideas. So they must they must start on grassroots recruitment. Whether this is going to be a walk in the park is something that I really want to know, because Rigathi Gachagua is inclined to making sure that he remains the Mount Kenya kingpin, and he will not allow this. It's going to be a battle between Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta. And I think they are also trying to regroup and strategize so that they can get like-minded people in Central, people like Kabogo, Mwangi Kiunjuri, all the other people who would want to become an alternative voice in Central Province. Uhuru Kenyatta is also sending a very coded message to Rigathi Gachagua. In as much as they have tried to kill this party, it seems he's telling Rigathi that this party is there to stay. We ain't going anywhere. The party is strengthening, and before you know it, it's going to be an alternative in Mount Kenya. Because one thing I can assure you, come 2027, with the problems that have always faced nominations in each electioneering year, I'll tell you for free, many people will come back to the Jubilee Party when they realize that they have not gotten tickets in the UDA party. Mount Kenya will somehow rebel, especially if Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto shall have not fulfilled all the promises that they gave. So Uhuru Kenyatta knows very well that this is the time to rebrand, to revamp, and to re-strategize so that come 2027 or on their way to 2027, then they will have a strong base to speak for their people, because there are undertones in Central Province that UDA is a Rift Valley party, I've always, I have always maintained in this platform that all these parties that you see can be identified with certain families and certain communities. So Mount Kenya would want a party that they can identify with. And so they will bank on this come 2027, and you might just see very many people crossing over again to the Jubilee party. So ladies and gentlemen, they have decided to move. We are yet to see what they want to do next, maybe to change the leadership, because of some of the leadership in the Jubilee party have gone and have joined other parties. Others are lukewarm because they were never elected back to parliament. So we wait and see exactly what happens. But from where I sit, it seems Uhuru Kenyatta wants to strengthen this party so that they move together as Azimio. Let's see what happens in the next few days. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but that's my take.